फास्टेस्ट क्रिकेट स्कोर अपडेट्स या सबसे डिटेल्ड स्टैट्स,
क्रिकेट के अंदर बाहर की खबरें
या हेल्दी डिबेट्स,
सबसे एक्यूरेट एनालिसिस
या फैंस का क्रेज, सबके लिए एक ही प्लेटफॉर्म, क्योंकि क्रिकेट मतलब क्रिकेट नेक्स्ट।
Hello everyone, welcome to Cricket Next. I'm Bansal Shah and I have with me Soumya Kapoor, and we are here to talk about the WPL match between Delhi Capitals and Gujarat Giants. So Delhi have won the match. They've defeated Giants by 7 wickets and have booked their spot in the finals. For the second time, they are going to be in the WPL finals. So Soumya, what do you have to say about Delhi's performance today? A very clinical performance, defeated Giants by 7 wickets, restricted them to a very low score in 120s and then chased it in 13 overs. So, what do you have to say about their performance today?
I mean, it's a thumping performance, so to say, because the Gujarat Giants were anyhow out of the race, right? Mathematically, थोड़ी बहुत बातचीत हो रही थी, but they were, on a logical front, they were not really into that race, and Delhi Capitals made the most of it. और जिस तरीके से bowling करा यार, they were spot on with their bowling. थोड़ा सा बीच में एक फैग एंड में कहीं ना कहीं एक पार्टनरशिप आया जो थोड़ा सा गुजरात जायंट्स को रन्स दे गए, वरना इतने भी नहीं लगते. एंड देन what a fine knock from, what a fine batting performance from both the youngsters, Jemimah and Shafali specifically. She was she showed her class with the bat once again, and what a batting performance. 71 she scored, if I'm not mistaken.
Right. Jemimah has been in very good form throughout the tournament, as we have been seeing, but Shefali has not been able to score those big runs that she did today. She had some very good starts. I think she scored a half century earlier in the tournament. So, do you think this kind of form of Delhi's batting will be fearsome for their oppositions, whoever reaches the final now?
No, definitely. When two of your players, two of your batters are in such a great touch, it is a bit of a problem for the opposition. Because Jemimah, as you just mentioned, has been scoring runs every now and then, and Shefali being into that kind of a form. Shefali is very, very dangerous when she is on song, when she is taking on the bowler, and she just showed that. And it has been her that's habit of scoring back-to-back quick runs, on consecutive matches on the trot. So वो कहीं ना कहीं एक बहुत matter करेगा. And now going into the finals on the back of that kind of a innings is just phenomenal. And I'm really hoping whosoever reaches the final and plays against them, they need to have a plan in place.
Right, and a word on their bowling, like it is not like just one or two bowlers picked up wickets like we saw Ellis Perry doing in the last game. But everyone picked up one or two wickets. They hunted in peck today. What do you think of their bowling? I think they have come a full circle going into the final now.
Yeah. What I'm more impressed about is the way the main bowlers have bowled economically. If you look at the economy rates of Madison Cap, she gave away just runs at an economy of 4.20. Shikhar Pandey at 5.8. Jonathan was a bit expensive, but she also picked up a wicket. Then Radha Yadav had an off day, I would say. She gave away 17 and just 2. And she wasn't looking in that kind of a touch, I believe. And the bowling figures also show that. Arundhati Reddy, 3 overs, just 20 runs and no wickets, but she played that containing kind of a role that is required from your from your bowlers, from your main bowlers. उसके अलावा अगर आप बाकी bowlers को देखें तो मीनू मानी, 2 overs, 9 runs, 2 wickets. Ellis Capsey just she got to bowl 1 over. She just gave away 3 runs. So that has been something which has really impressed me today. And if they go into the finals, if they are going into the finals on the back of that kind of a win, it's just amazing for their confidence. It will boost their confidence. And कहीं ना कहीं जो पिछले साल हुआ शायद वो इस बार ना. होम टर्फ है, जीतना चाहिए.
Right, home turf है और final में there will be too many fan support for them as well. But you spoke about Minu Mani for a brief there. I want to get a bit off topic from today's match. We have seen quite a few youngsters coming up for India. We saw Shabnam Shakil doing the other night, rattling UP Warriors. I think you had a word with her as well yesterday. So, what do you think? How good is this? How good this tournament has been for Indian youngsters and finding young talent for India?
You talk about IPL, you talk about WPL. It is they are the tournaments which is another thing, the hidden talents, I would say, because see, you we do give a lot of importance to the domestic circuit, to the domestic culture, domestic cricket in India. But again, that's a lot of work. If I can just put in that way, बहुत सारे states के players खेलते हैं. It's not that easy to scout talent. तो वो कहीं ना कहीं वो फ्रेंचाइज की स्काउट टीम्स कर रही हैं, दे आर ब्रिंगिंग आउट a lot of good players, which is making a bit easy work for the selectors to rope in some young talents. Saika Ishaq is one of them. Now Shabnam Shakil has been one who has been really impressive, and she has been match ready since the word go. She got to play in the
Right.
Delhi, picked up a three for in the third game itself, and she had the wickets which are really really big ones. If you talk about the about international cricket even. सो कहीं ना कहीं ये जो एक WPL और IPL है, ये कहीं ना कहीं टैलेंट लेकर आता है यार, एंड दिस इज हेल्पिंग द इंडियन क्रिकेट, एंड दिस आई जस्ट होप दिस कंटिन्यूज.
Yeah, I think let's just hope that they make it to the Indian team as soon as possible.
Yeah.
Coming back to the match, a word on Gujarat Giants' performance, Soumya. This is the second season in the row that they are finishing at the bottom of the points table. So,
Yeah.
what kind of changes do you think they should make?
I guess it is more about their injury concerns. They had a kind of a balanced, lineup initially, but they were marred with some injuries, and now they had to. Yeah, I understand. Where this question is coming from, because yeah, this is the second season where they have been disappointing. But again, this time we can be a bit easy. We can give it to them, क्योंकि वो injury concerns कहीं ना कहीं थे, and you know someone like a Harleen Deol, if you miss out, if you
Right.
don't have someone of that sort who can, roll her arm, give you a couple of overs, can score runs quickly, can, give that balance to the middle order, वो उससे बहुत इफेक्ट पड़ता है. And they did get a balance when they were up against RCB, if I'm not mistaken, in the first
Right.
game of the Delhi leg. Beth Mooney and Laura Woodward were on song. They scored a 140 partnership. उसके बावजूद भी अगर आप नहीं कम बैक कर पा रहे, so yeah, there is a combination problem. I would say they need to have a more balanced 11, but yeah, it is also about their injury concerns.
Right. I think you are spot on, Soumya. They missed out on the services of Harleen. They also missed out Kashvi Gautam, who was the most
Ashwin
expensive
Gautam,
uncapped
yeah,
player just before
yeah,
the start of the tournament. So
yeah,
hopefully they can come better next time. And all the players are available. But just
true.
one last thing before we close this
Hmm.
discussion, Soumya. What do you think about the eliminator? A big match. MI versus RCB.
I don't know.
Harmanpreet versus Smriti Mandhana. So
It's
what do you think about
Harmanpreet
that?
versus Priti Mandhana, and that's a big game, and I'm just looking forward to have a different opposition in the final this time. एक तो same team पहुंच गई, एक दूसरी team होनी चाहिए. I just hope it's just kind of a RCB fan saying कि शायद RCB के पास
Undoubtedly.
edge, I guess. So yeah, but it's going to be a cracker of a game. Mumbai Indians, you can never take them lightly, and they're the defending champions, and they can change the game anytime in any given scenario.
Right, undoubtedly, MI are a formidable side, but as RCB fans, we are going to root for RCB and Smriti Mandhana. Thank you, Soumya, for joining us. Thank you for all your
Thank you.
insights. Thank you, all the fans, for watching this discussion. We'll bring you all the updates from WPL. Mumbai Indians are going to face RCB on 15th of March. Stay tuned till then.
Thank you.
फास्टेस्ट क्रिकेट स्कोर अपडेट्स या सबसे डिटेल्ड स्टैट्स
क्रिकेट के अंदर बाहर की खबरें
या हेल्दी डिबेट्स
सबसे एक्यूरेट एनालिसिस
या फैंस का क्रेज, सबके लिए एक ही प्लेटफॉर्म, क्योंकि क्रिकेट मतलब क्रिकेट नेक्स्ट.